Tell him, Bill.
If there's a conversation to be had, you're not a party to it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I spoil the surprise? Oh, see, your father and I, we were chatting, and then I was showing him this picture that I have on my phone, and then out of the blue, he says he wants to give you his name.
Huh. Well, I can't think of another variation of William that you don't already have in the family, so I guess I'm taking your last name.
We need to be careful.
You can lock the door.
Yeah, that wouldn't seem suspicious.
Did you cut yourself shaving?
Where?
Right there.
What am I gonna do with you, Miss F?
How am I gonna adjust being so happy?
You're so beautiful.
Oh, as long as you think so. I remember my mother telling me I'd always be loved. And then she was gone. I would give anything in the world just to be able to tell her about. But if wishing was all it took, she'd be here in the world again. And somebody else wouldn't be.
You got some sleep. I told you you needed it.
How long was I out?
2.5, almost 3 hours.
What about you?
Oh, I like looking out the window, looking at the clouds. It's like the sun is standing still.
We're chasing it.
I know, we're almost... I almost at home, but I don't really know where home is right now.
Well, won't L.A. always be home for us? I mean, we spent our youth there, started our careers there, raised our children.
But it will be a little different going back as a couple now.
Well, we're adults. We're not hurting anyone.
What about Aly?
I wish being happy didn't make you so sad.
I don't know why I said that.
Your dad's away. You miss your mom. You wish you could share your good news with them.
I do.
I wish that for you, too. As long as your dad doesn't have a gun.
He is the kindest, sweetest man in the world. Well, maybe it's a tie with you.
He's great. He is. Still, I don't think he'd be okay with my plan to whisk you away in Wyatt's trailer.
Well, he doesn't really like the idea of me anywhere near a car. I couldn't even cross the street by myself until I was 12.
I guess that's understandable.
But a person needs more than to be safe all the time.
In that case, we don't need to lock the door.
You know, Ally's not the same little girl you remember.
Well, that's true. She hasn't really attended any of the family events that she's known that I'm going to.
She knows that it was an accident that Darla was taken from us.
Or does she know that that's what you believe and she doesn't want to argue with you? You're being rational. She isn't. I mean, really, Thorne, does anyone ever really get over losing their mother?
You know, I'll never ask her to forget. But Aly is a young woman, and, you know, I'm not a young man anymore. I've done my mourning, and I raised my daughter, and I don't regret 1 minute of it. But this is a different time. I don't have to be alone. I don't have to walk away from love. And she's gonna have to understand that.
It's not as though I never thought of it before.
You just haven't been sure,
That's right.
whereas you were with Liam.
No, look. Don't compare yourself to your brother, all right? It's a completely different set of circumstances, Wyatt. Liam lost his mother. He had nothing. I'd never had a son, and I certainly didn't anticipate having another one. You're different. You made a name for yourself that wasn't mine. At a young age, you established a professional reputation as a force to be reckoned with. I did that, with virtually no help from my father, and yet he wanted to take the credit for all of it. I wished I had any name but his. And I assumed you'd feel the same way.
Sorry, am I interrupting? Thank you. Thank you for bringing all this joy into my life, okay? Yes? Okay, thanks. Hey, prepare for landing.
Already?
You weren't asleep that long.
I felt like I was time traveling. Back to another time when we first fell in love.
The darkest days of my life, and then I found you.
You taught me what love was really about. Absolute forgiveness. Of course, I knew I couldn't expect that from Aly.
You know, I was heartbroken all over again when we had to call it off. But I think maybe it was for the best. My daughter needed my full attention, and I probably needed hers. Made me a lot less ambitious. Or I should say, I lost my ambition. Because I became uninterested in being a overachiever. Life is simple when the goal is happiness.
You know what worries me sometimes?
Tell me. I'll make it go away.
That I might be holding you back.
You? How could that ever happen?
I mean, you've been places I've never been, done things I've never done.
I could say the same about you.
I've been pretty sheltered.
Are you saying that your dad was overprotective?
I don't know. No, it's not him. I'm not good at anything. I will be, but not yet. You'll have to be so patient. You'll have to teach me everything.
You're good at being you. That's really the only skill that matters to me.
Yes is the answer to your question. Get out.
You're not going to talk that way to my son.
Easy, Mom. He works here, too.
You have no place in this conversation. Your father is making Wyatt a Spencer, and there is nothing
I
you can
said
do about
shut
it.
up, Quinn.
Can we all just calm down, please?
So, Wyatt Spencer,
Yep, nobody cares what you think.
you seriously thought that you couldn't tell me about this?
Well, your father didn't know he'd made up his mind until today.
Okay, why the rush all of a sudden?
He didn't know how I would feel about it, is what he said. And I thank you for that. I like being your son. And I'd be honored to be Wyatt Spencer.
Excuse me, I'll come.
No. Actually, your timing couldn't be better. I need you to do something important for me.
Okay.
I want you to petition the court to give Wyatt my name and to make him a legal heir.
I'll get right on it.
Yeah, well, hang on a second. You better take him with you. They're going to need some personal identification, social security number, etc., and then get the notary up here, and we will both sign off on it.
Right. Thank you. And thank you again, Dad.
No.
You didn't tell him that you are going to support his relationship with Hope.
Oh, all right, okay. Now I see what's going on here.
Oh, well, show up where you're not invited and you never know what you're going to walk into.
No, I believe it's called blackmail.
Oh. Ow.
Tell me I'm not right.
You're not right. In the head, if you think you can stop this from happening.
What, are you even listening to me? I just told you, I don't care what Wyatt's last name is. Everyone I know already thinks of him as a Spencer anyway. Why are you letting her walk all over you like this?
That's not what's happening. I fully intended to have this conversation with Wyatt.
Yeah, but you're having it now. And you're having it now because you threatened to tell Brooke about your crazy sexcapades with him.
Yeah, I'd like to know what's so crazy about them.
The you part. Listen, Dad, do whatever you want about Wyatt, but don't let her lead you around by the nose. So she tells Brooke. So what? Brooke's gonna laugh in her face.
All right, listen, look, I don't need you telling me how to live my life, son.
Would you rather she did it?
Will you put that thing away?
Oh, God, yes, please, put it away.
Oh, so squeamish.
Do me a favor, will you? Just get the hell out of here and let me handle this.
Dad, she's going to haunt you with this until the day you die unless you call her bluff right now.
I never bluff.
Oh, really? You don't ever bluff? Okay, go tell Brooke.
Okay.
Yeah, show her your nasty little photo. Tell her all the gory little details.
All right,
Go
Liam,
ahead.
Liam.
Dad, the only reason she has a photo like this is because she intends on using it. The only question is how much you're gonna have to give up until she does.
You don't know me and you don't know anything about me.
I know you swore to keep your mouth shut about this to Brooke.
Yeah, but see, I don't remember putting my hand on a Bible.
Oh, please shut up. Dad, Brooke will understand. She spent her entire life being shamed for sexual impropriety. She's not gonna stand in judgment of you. You know, fine, go ahead, crack your whip. I got a job to do down the hallway. That is until she makes you give it to Wyatt.
Hey, Thorne, you're home. What a surprise. And Taylor.
I hitched a ride back with him on the jet.
Well, you always were pushy. Aly is going to be so happy to see you. Oops, sorry.
Hey, Aunt Pam? Is Aly here?
Yeah, she's in the building somewhere. Oh, why? Are you a surprise?
Kind of.
My lips are sealed.
Damn it. I'm getting cold feet.
She'll be fine.
She wasn't before.
Thorne, you want to have a truthful relationship with your daughter. We tried to protect her in the past, but to her, that felt like we were lying. You don't want to make the mistake again, do you?
No.
Aly, oh, do I have a surprise for you? Except I'm not supposed to tell you.
What is that behind your back, Aunt Pam?
This is an axe that Charlie got in an antique store. That time that you couldn't come to medieval night with me, I brought Charlie instead. And he said it was life-changing. Want to hold it?
Oh, it's heavy.
Right? Be careful.
It's really sharp.
Yeah. People keep walking up to my desk and then walking away when they see it. I just thought I'd bring it down here and show it to Oliver. Maybe he could use it in a shoot or something.
Yeah, he'd probably love it. He's very creative.
Yeah.
Well, you can leave it and I'll explain. I was just writing him a note anyway.
Okay.
Well, that didn't take long. Y'all Spencerized, are you?
Pretty much. Although I gather a judge will have to sign off on it.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask you about that.
What, you mean if I meant it?
Yeah.
Wyatt, I've seen you as my brother all along. If I didn't, you wouldn't piss me off so damn much. In any case, if Dad goes crazy again, loses all his money, he's bunking with you next time.
Really? I know I haven't really treated you very well.
Oh, that's accurate.
And I'm not about to start now.
Wouldn't expect any different.
How bad do you want to kiss me right now?
You're so crazy, you don't even know you're crazy.
Some people look at things as they are and ask why. I look at things as they should be and kick butt until they are. So, tell me, how are you going to support Wyatt's relationship with Hope?
You think you backed me into legitimizing Wyatt. You're wrong. The truth is, I would have gotten there faster and more genuinely without your badgering.
Well, you know, say whatever it is you need to say to save face.
You're not going to Brooke. Forget about the repercussions for me. You will suffer because she will go to Hope and tell Hope to cut you out at Forrester. And then the really painful part, she will tell Hope to run for the hills from Wyatt.
They say that reward is so much more effective than punishment. So, how am I going to reward you? I mean, I know that your heart is already spoken for, but maybe your body needs a girl on the side.
I will never be that hard up.
Oh, come on. You know the day is going to come when Brooke locks you out. And, well, think about it. I don't need affection. And you know, I know what you like.
Mr. Forrester?
I'm here. How'd you know I was back?
I saw you through the door. You and Dr. Hayes.
Yeah, she flew back with me from Paris.
It looked like you're together.
And?
And I just want to say, if you are, your daughter cannot know.
So he knows the worst things about me.
Are you brave to tell him?
He's so gentle. And he doesn't judge me. I really wish you could meet him.
I know, honey.
I wish you were here to tell me what to do.
I know.